What's going on, YouTube universe? My name's Captain Crush, and I'm here to teach you about fantasy sports. Particularly during the summer, it will be WNBA exclusive. I'll throw in some MLB and a splash of PGA here and there. Like yesterday, if you tailed Cam Young, it was a cash, but normally it's just going to be WNBA. That being said, I'm not here just to give you picks or plays or whatever you want to call it. My goal is to teach you the process, to give you a toolbox, which inside will contain the 4 boxes of how to win at PrizePicks, Underdog, Thrive Fantasy, and most importantly, Sleeper. That's right, fam. If you're not using Sleeper for MLB, you're doing it wrong. Trust me. Anyways, that being said, let's segue right over to Sleeper, shall we? Wouldn't be a Friday if we didn't have at least 3 MLB picks for Sleeper, and that's what I got. Listen, if you're new to Sleeper, use code CRUSH, get your deposit match, but more importantly, get a golden ticket into my Discord where I promise you will enjoy your stay. Tyler Glass now, more than 7.5 strikeouts. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of strikeouts. I don't care who you are, but I'm riding the wave. My model likes it. Vegas likes it. Everybody seems to like it. So I will take more, and if he sells, well then, that's unfortunate. Next, Dylan Cease, as in cease to get any strikeouts because I don't need 8. I got less than 7.5 strikeouts. Mr. Cease, I'm begging you to come through. And lastly, this is the curveball. Mr. Castillo, more than 5.5 strikeouts. If you get it at 6, it's going to be hard, but 5.5, I'll take more. Listen, these are Sleeper exclusive. If you want to put them on PrizePicks, you can, but this is a little 4.5x match on Sleeper right here. I hope you enjoy it. Again, use promo code CRUSH, and if you do, send me a DM so I can get you in my Discord for a free 30 days. Oh, we're moving right along. Now let's cover this WNBA. We have 4 games today. That's right, 4. Hopefully we can pick out 5 or 6 and get an elusive 10 or 25x because it's Flex Friday. That's right. And when the captain flexes, let me tell you, you crush. All right. Yesterday, I came on this YouTube. It was late. I had it out at about 3:30, 4:30 and created a banger. And only 500 of you, yes, 500 loyal soldiers were able to see it. But at the end of the day, if you missed yesterday, you missed a banger because it went 5 of 6. That's right. 5 of 6. And even more than that, I had a lot of people get 5 of 5 from it. So you could have literally had 5 of 5 for 10x. All you had to do was watch the free video and it was right there at your fingertips, just a click away. Now, we have Fever versus Mystics today. 3.5 point spread, over under 158. That is such a low total for the WNBA. Let me tell you. Dream Sky, over under 169. It is a 1.5 point spread. This should be popular. Phoenix Mercury, Minnesota Lynx. My oh my, the 2 dumpsters of Phoenix Mercury. Over under 161. And last but not least, the team, the machine that blows everybody away, that always gets the W. Las Vegas Aces versus Dallas Wings. Over 174. With an 8.5 point spread. This was at 9.5 and it moved down to 8.5. Hopefully that's a good sign and we won't get a blowout. This right here, this with all these beautiful props and whatnot, it's Outlier Bet. If you're interested, promo code CRUSH, get at ya. But now let's go to the king of the road. PrizePicks. That's right, king of the road. I don't care who you are, they're still king, and I don't even use a promo code for them because everyone already has PrizePicks. If you don't have PrizePicks, what are you doing, fam? I'm telling you right now, it's Flex Friday, your first contest after 10:30 Eastern. That's the only flaw in the program. It should be any contest you enter at any given time, a free 20, your first one at 20. But PrizePicks doesn't do it that way because they're trying to get max value. Who are we kidding? So we are going to go right into this. We got 4 games. Let's see what I can do. Come on, Captain. Find us a banger. Let's go. Get on point, kid. Aaliyah Boston, 8.5 rebounds right here. More. Washington is dead last in rebounds allowed. This is a funny thing about Washington Mystics. They're great at defense. They're tough at defense, but they're giving up the most amount of rebounds out of the league. There's only 12 teams and they're ranked 12. And Aaliyah Boston, my oh my, look at her last 5. Yeah, look at her last 5. Doesn't it make you feel good? I don't care about this last 5. I don't care if it was all red peppers. I don't care if it was all green beans. It doesn't matter to me one bit. 8.5, that's the right play. I will take it. If Ella Della Don is out, ooh boy, I like it even more, but we don't know. She's game time decision. We'll have to wait and see. And now that we're speaking of rebounds, we got Asia Wilson 10.5 rebounds. She's usually at 10. Let me talk to you. I will take more at 10.5, even though, listen, it's probably going to be a blowout. Hopefully it's not. Kelsey Plum's a game time decision. Oh me, oh my. We won't know until tip because it's WNBA, but we will lower our expectations. Asia, I wish you were at 9.5 or 10, but I will take you at 10.5 because, well, why not? It's a good play. It's the right play. Satal, Sabali, and Collier over 9 and over 7.5. Anytime you're touching these women, they're always in play for rebounds. Let me tell you, you could take Sabali more, you could take Collier more, and then you have a little 4-piece McNugget with all the big women in the league, and you got all their rebounds more. Brittany Griner, oh boy, she was at 5.5 last time, and I sat here right on this YouTube, and I said, listen, if she'd been cashing you at less at 6.5, you can take less at 5.5. But if she hadn't been, you best be taking more. And sure enough, at 5.5, she slaughtered it and got 8 in a tough matchup, which is the Liberty. Now she's playing Minnesota. She's going to be up against Nafisa. I don't care. I will take less at 6.5 once again because it was at 5.5. They bumped it up a full point to 6.5. Give me less. It is what it is. I'm riding the train. Less on Brittany Griner, but again, she can sell you at any time and twice on Friday because it ain't Sunday. Twice on Friday, yes, absolutely, she could sell you. It is 100% possible. And if you want a total dice roll for the rebounds, my God in heaven, Natasha Howard, 7.5 rebounds versus the Las Vegas Aces. She had 13 last time. What? 13 rebounds versus the big lady Asia Wilson. She got it done. If you want to put her in the mix, by God in heaven, like I said, you can. We're moving on. Let's go take a look at some of the points. Listen, the Washington Mystics, they are a tough cookie, okay? But Aaliyah Boston, even at 15.5, you could get down with that. But Nalissa Smith, 15 real points. Her line's usually at 14.5. It used to be 13.5. She's been trending up all the ways, but now she's facing the sledgehammer, which is the Washington Mystics. Give me less. And Miss Smith, I'm telling you right now, if you get more than 15 points, I might shed a tear because I'm tired of you. I'm never on the right side of you, but today, stay under, give the captain a cookie if you will, and I'd be appreciative. Kalia Copper, the Heartbreaker, the Copper Kid, whatever you want to call her, versus the Atlanta Dream. The captain had a dream right here, and my dream is Kalia Copper over 16.5 real points because she is due an explosion. Where is it, girl? We haven't seen it. I'm begging you to explode. Give me 16.5. It's 17 at Underdog. Give me the 0.5 discount and give me more. The Atlanta Dream, they're 12th in points allowed. They're allowing the most points per team, per game, per anything. That's it. You can score on them. Captain Crush could be on the court and score about 20. I'm telling you, shoot it, bang, drop it, count it. I'm fired up today, boys. I'm fired up today. All right. And on the other side of that coin, if you want to go over to Miss Gray at 17.5 rebound or 17.5 real points, it's a little bit inflated. I'm not going to lie, but I still will be taking more here. It's not my favorite by any stretch. I don't love it. I don't even like it. I just like my model's projection, so I'm including it in there. Do with it what you will. And now I want to go to the woman, the Sophie Cunningham, the Goldilocks, the Heartbreaker, the literally 10 of 10, if you're considering 10 of 10 via WNBA standards. 10 of 10, Sophie Cunningham, 14.5 points. This line was at 9 just 3 days ago, and she hasn't even been covering it. I don't know what's going on. It's crazy town in Phoenix, but she's at 14.5. Look at these last 5. I'm telling you right now, any given day, twice on Sunday, Al Pacino style, she's going to explode, and she's going to get a 20-piece, if not 22 points. I'm not telling you more. I'm not telling you less. I'm just telling you, buyer beware and seller beware. I could see this right here just on the fact alone that her line is inflated. It was just at 12.5 2 days ago, or whenever the heck they played. Now it's at 14.5. So if you want to take less, by God, I bless you. Go ahead. If you want to take more and play the bounce back narrative, absolutely can, because eventually she's about to crush. Remember, I'm telling you right here, do what you will, do your own due diligence on that. And Miss Suggs Sutton, 10 points, give me less. You're a fraud. I'm calling you out right now. You're Sug, you're chalk, less at 10 points. Now we got so many games. We got 4 WNBA games. I love to see it. I'm moving right along and I'm fired up. Arike Angumbawale. When was the last time you saw Miss Arike at 19.5 13.5 points. Listen, if this was any other matchup, you'd be loving it. You'd be tingling. Your spidey senses would be going off. All of you would be going, whoa, it's play of the day. Pickles play of the day. Here it is. Look at this. Red pepper season with a middle, 2 red peppers surrounded by 1 green bean. Okay. Her ceiling is 40. I don't know what's going on with her. She's facing a blowout. It's an 8.5 point spread. The aces crush. These people don't. I will still take more. And guess what? I already got my side of chalk right here, ready to eat it with a little bit of red peppers. I'm ready because it's 19.5. I don't care. It's the lowest I've seen it. I'm taking more. And if you want to cry because she sells, uninstall PrizePicks because this ain't for you. It ain't for weak people. So miss me with your nonsense, okay? Nobody cares that you lost $5. I promise you that. Speaking of which, a diamond in the rough right here. Diamond Miller, 14.5 points versus Phoenix Mercury. Last game, 1 point. Look at that. Versus Indiana, 1 point. You can't make it up. You can't even script it. I couldn't have scripted it better myself. She was the final piece. I had a 6flex 25x Discord live slip. She absolutely sold. Everyone throws that word around, sell job. She sold, they sold. What? This, folks, is a sell job. 1 point? Are you kidding me? It wasn't even because of an injury. She played like 24 to 25 minutes. It was just because of a total sell job. That's a sell job, okay? And I'm going right back to the well. Give me Diamond Miller. I don't know if I'm taking her points, but I will be on her fantasy points, and that is a fact. And being on fantasy points, if you want to go ahead and ride the Rin Howard wave of late, which look at this, the Los Angeles Sparks, she got 33-60, and then versus the Mystics 40. Go ahead, put in more. Listen, you're going to need her to come out and have a first big half because she tends to go ghost mode in the second half. But can she get it done? Absolutely. Chicago's a slow pace. I don't really like Chicago. They play at a slow pace, but I still like Rin Howard to go over that fantasy score. That is true, okay? Alana Smith, I like her at 5.5 rebounds more. I don't see it on the board here. It may be on there. I haven't looked, but Underdog has it, and it's on my Underdog contest, and I will show you guys that by the end. I talked about Diamond Miller, 27.5 fantasy points. I like it. Candace Parker, she sold all of us last game. What did she have? 4 or 5 turnovers. She only had 17 fantasy points. I'm going right back. Listen, if Kelsey Plum sits, Candace Parker, more 28 fantasy points. Bounce back season. Give it to me. Listen, Chelsea Gray, 33.5 fantasy points. I like that too. I will probably take more on that, or maybe even her points. I will say this real quick, okay? Jackie Young and Candace Parker are directly correlated. One goes off, the other doesn't. It's going to be very rare / anomaly. If you see the two of them go off simultaneously, it's going to be an outlier game. So if Parker comes out and crushes, Jackie's going to be affected and vice versa. So I just wanted to cover that and let you guys know they're direct correlated, and I will let you guys, the viewer, decide. And speaking of Parker, we got not Peter Parker, not Candace Parker, but Miss Eyelash from Heaven, Cheyenne Parker. Oh yeah, look at those eyelashes, boys. Don't you wish they were giving you butterfly kisses? But she's at 29 fantasy points. Look at this. Everybody in the PrizePicks Discord, the most toxic place on earth, was talking about taking her under last game because they saw red peppers. She moved all the way down to 27.5. I told my Discord, I told the YouTube, I said take more at 27.5. Her line should be 31 to 32. Now she's at 29. Again, the matchup is dog water, but I will still take a shot and take more. If you don't want to go with her, you can go with Rin Howard. We already talked about that. All right, so yesterday I had the Jewel Lloyd and Alyssa Thomas point combination under, and it cashed. It was under 39.5. It cashed. I tried to give out 3. I think 2 of the 3 hit. The Sabali one, or not Sabali. What am I talking about? The Dewana Bonner one sold, but that is what it is. If you want to go ahead and take one of these point combinations, you can. Let me see what I can find here. Rin Howard and Alicia Gray would probably be a good one, 34.5. And then on the other side of that coin, you could probably take, wow, I hate to say it, but you could probably take Rin Howard or Kalia Copper. You could maybe, if you want a total dice roll, Kalia Copper and Marina Mabry. I cannot stand these, and I can't stand that they did this to me. Nafisa Collier and Kayla McBride, 36 points combo. That one's okay. My favorite would be Nafisa Collier and Brittany Griner, more than 45 points. I like that one a lot. Kayla McBride and Sophie Cunningham. Listen, if you're on the side of the fence where you think Sophie's gonna sell, this one's for you. Take less. Easy peasy. All right. Chelsea Chelsea Gray and Jackie Young over 35 points. That one could be in play. We could see that one going off. And that is that. I don't really have too much to say. I save that for my premium members. If they ask me, I go over it. I did give a couple yesterday. Listen, I'm going to show the YouTube slip that I did yesterday here, right here on the board. Check it out. All these were discussed except the one that sold. I kept him off the board, Mr. Sanchez. But I did Summer League, and I'm going to Summer League right now. I want to talk about Dyson Daniels, Shaden Sharp, Jabari Smith, Terry Eason, and Mr. Malik Branham, okay? I ain't going to give you all my opinions. I'm just going to single out one Mr. Man, okay? I gave you the 5 that I'm targeting. You can figure out what I'm going to do. But Shaden Sharp, he was at 18.5 earlier. Now he's at 19.5. Let me tell you something. Historically in the NBA regular season, Portland and Houston play at the fastest pace with no defense you could imagine. Oh my goodness, it's a great matchup. I don't know what it's going to be like for Summer League, but Shaden Sharp carried the Portland Trailblazers on his back the last month of season. He can literally get 19.5 points. He's a young kid. He chucks it. All he has to do is get him to fall in the hoop, and if he does, cash this 19.5 because it's too low for somebody that's going to go out there and shoot 15 to 20 times, okay? My only reservation is that he doesn't get a full load of minutes because the coach already knows that he crushes. And that's all I got to say about PrizePicks. So I want to go into WNBA on Underdog. I got a little bit of a 5-man cooked up here. Listen, if you're not on Underdog, what are you doing? Best ball content's coming soon. I got a 5-piece McNugget here for you right here. Aaliyah Boston, higher than 8.5 rebounds. Alana Smith, higher than 5.5 rebounds. You can't even get that on PrizePicks, folks. Donovan Solano, lower than 1.5 total bases. William Contreras, lower than half a single. Hopefully he doesn't get on base. And lastly, Dorka Juhas, higher than 5 rebounds. I probably butchered that name. I don't know. My model liked it. I threw it in there for a pick 5. Listen, ensure your contest. I'm begging you to ensure your contest. If you get 4 of 5, it's a crispy 2.5x. If you get 5 of 5, it's 10x. I put 20 on this to win 200. Hopefully it crushes. If it doesn't, oh well. Listen, if you're not on Underdog, use promo code CRUSH. Give the captain a DM. I will literally give you 30 days free into my Discord. The minimum deposit on Underdog is only $10. You can't beat it. $10 minimum deposit, and they're gonna match it. You have nothing to lose. Plus, you get the 30 days free. I'm doing God's work on a daily basis. I'm telling you right now, it's the Lord's work. And that's it, fam. That's the end of the video. I just want to say, if you're interested in my Dub Club / Discord where I teach and help others become winners, long-term winners that is, all you have to do, CaptainCrush.net, gold package. It's right here. Bang. Click the gold package. It'll take you all the way to the Dub Club. $24.99 for a month. That's literally less than what I paid for breakfast this morning, okay? So miss me with the tears. You're gambling. How much do you care about your hobby? If you're wanting to learn and put in the time, I teach you every single day, folks. I literally am on live stream at least 4 hours a day. I answer questions. I put out a full playlist for every sport that's worth it being on the board every single day, folks. It's that simple. I don't plug my own stuff enough, so I'm starting to do that. But I appreciate each and every one of you YouTube faithful soldiers coming on here, listening to me ramble, and supporting my content. Can I ask you to do one last thing? Can I ask you to give me a like? I would appreciate that. It helps the algorithm watch other people. Hey, and if you want to challenge me or anything, say something, throw it in the comments section. I won't begrudge you a bit. Let me know what's on your mind. Let me know if you think I suck, if you think I stink, if you want to boo this man, go ahead, buddy. I got tears of steel. You can't hurt my feelings, boys. I promise you. But if you want to give me some praise and you want to tell me that I'm doing a good job, I would appreciate that more. Listen, thank you guys. Hopefully we can find a W tonight and become W collectors. We have 4 WNBA games. I really hope we can bring it home. Good luck tonight, folks. And as always, whoa, Captain, you forgot to give him this. Guys, I almost forgot. You know, I get carried away. I got my dog on my left, my real dog, my little Frenchie. Good luck tonight, and let's crush.